You already know what today is. It's Teach Me Tuesday, and today we are going to get into teaching you how to make this super cute beanie. If you know me, you know I cannot do a magic circle. Therefore, we are going to go ahead and make our slip knot, chain 4, and stitch into the first loop to create a circle. If the magic circle works for you, feel free to use this and do not follow my direction. But me, I'm going to go ahead and do that chain 4. After you completed this step, you're going to go ahead, chain up 2. Now we're going to go ahead and work 8 half double crochets into the center. If you are unaware what a half double crochet is, that means you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook, and you're going to pull through all 3. Half double crochets are super easy and they work up so fast. Depending on how fast or how slow you crochet, you can get this hat done in an hour to a couple of hours. No rush. Once you've made your 8 stitches, you're going to go ahead and close up the row by slip stitching into where you made that chain 2 space. You can change color here if you want, or you can keep going. I'm using up some scrap yarn, so I'm just going to go ahead and chain up and keep it rolling. Row 1, we had 8 stitches, and by the end of row 2, you should have 16. Because we are going to be doing 2 half double crochets into each of the 8 stitches that we made. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you increase. So go ahead and bang out your 16 stitches, and I'll meet you at the end. And again, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch into that chain 2 space and chain up 2 to work on row 3. Now you're going to notice a trend here. So this row, once you chain up 2, you're going to do your 2 half double crochets into that first stitch, and then a second stitch you're going to do 1 half double crochet, and then you'll do 2 half double crochet, then 1 half double crochet, then 2 half double crochet. Does that make sense? Are you following what I'm putting down? The next row is going to be the same thing. You're going to go ahead and chain up 2, then you'll start off with 2 half double crochet into the first stitch. The second stitch is a singular half double crochet, third stitch is a singular half double crochet, and then you're going to go back to your 2 half double crochets and 1 stitch. So we started with 1 half double crochet, then we did 2 half double crochet, then we did 3 half double crochet, 4, 5, all the way up to 6 singular half double crochets. So we start off our row with 2 half double crochets, and then we do 1 singular half double crochet into each of those loops until we reach the number 6. Once you reach the row where you're doing 6 individual half double crochets into each loop, you're done. There won't be any more increasing. You can just go off from there. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And if it doesn't and you need clarification, just know I'm always here to hold your hand and guide that hook into any loop for you. If you decide to make this hat, definitely drop a picture in the comments, because I love to see you guys' work. Even if you make a mistake, we can figure out what that mistake was and we'll get you right back on track. But in the meantime, what should next week's tutorial be? What do we want to make next? I'm thinking some type of a bag. Until next time, bye.